So Callaway just relaunched a new TCB iron for 2024. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, WGC fans. Today we're going to review the TCB iron with Captain Center Strike. Say hello.
Hello there.
Cool. Now, this was a popular offering 2 years ago, and I believe I even had this iron. So looking at both 7 irons, even from here, I can tell how shiny the new one is.
Correct.
Is it a new finish?
It is. It's what Callaway would call their oil finish, which is it's a raw finish.
Nice.
So this is in honor of Xander and his 2 major victories this year. So they decided that they would launch it. So it has been redesigned. It's not just a replica, rebadged replica of the new one. Mm-hmm. You can actually see if you look at them, the sole width on the new one is quite a bit wider.
Yes, I noticed that too, which for someone who digs would be a good thing. Right.
I noticed it right away in testing them that I honestly like the new one a whole lot better than the old one.
Yeah.
The look of it's very, very clean, I think. It is, like you said, shiny, but it will
I think it looks more futuristic than the old one, to be
honest.
Does. Yeah.
And it is, like I said, it is going to be a raw finish, so at one point in time it will rust in the future, and they'll look really cool at that point, in my opinion. And I'm pretty anal when it comes to golf clubs, so if I think it looks cool,
then it must be cool.
There must be something to it, because, I mean, I'm usually pretty anal about how my golf clubs look.
Sweet.
But I would say that's the biggest thing I noticed, the finish right off the bat and the sole width. The heel to toe of it.
It looked a little longer to me.
They're close.
They're close. What about offset? Is offset similar since we're down there?
Again, it probably appears as more just because of the finish, but I would say it's hidden a little bit better in the old one.
Okay.
It looks more apparent in the new one, but I think that's a lot of that's due to the finish. I'm not a person that likes to see offset, but it really, other than looking at it initially, I know in my initial testing of them, I didn't have too many issues with them.
Cool.
Like I said, I think it's as widely popular as the first one was. I'm glad that they had launched this one.
Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting this back in the Bay, or to try them out. So
correct.
Let's start off and let's hit the 10 iron.
The 10 iron. So Callaway did this with the launch of the new Apex Pro series of irons. They call it the 10 iron instead of a pitching wedge, which I actually kind of like because it's more of a 10 iron. It's not really a pitching wedge.
Yeah.
When I think of pitching wedge, I think of an actual wedge. This is designed to kind of go flow with the set. So when it comes to look of this, it did make it look kind of like a wedge.
Is it shiny looking? Since it's pretty shiny, I'm assuming
it's shiny on the peripherals, but in the middle is very dull.
Muted.
Very muted, very dull. So it almost has that Jaws raw appearance to it in the middle. I'd say right out of the gate, the feel of this one feels a little bit better than the previous generation as well, in my opinion, from what I remember of the previous generation. It was certainly a lot more clicky than the old one. I mean, bear with us, they are range balls, but.
Now, is this a limited release, or are they going to hold these out for
Callaway's offering as a limited release. But that being said, I mean, they do have stock of them.
Okay.
I mean, it is end of the year, so it's not exactly the prime buying season, but I don't know how long they'll have them.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was in honor of Xander and winning the 2 majors, so this is Xander's iron.
Yeah.
So that's why they made it in the oil version. Jon Rahm also uses this iron, but his is just in satin.
Yeah. Back here, it doesn't sound too clicky.
No, feels pretty good.
Okay,
and
36.
It can even make a suspect ball striker like me look pretty good.
I mean, I would take that. Your carry was plus or minus a yard, so there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. So going from the 10 to the 7.
Okay.
I know we were talking about this off camera, but 7 irons are kind of hard to mess up, in my opinion. So the reason we kind of did this, or wanted to do this, was kind of give a
broad look over the set.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in my mind, there's even bigger game improvement 7 irons don't look.
They're not really 7 irons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They still look fairly decent. So the 7 iron in the set looks kind of fairly normal.
So the 10 iron being 46 degrees, this 7 is a 34 degrees. What are we expecting carry for you on this?
160-ish?
That's 160-ish. Might I say a perfect spin rate for a 7 iron? Right at 6,000.
Not bad.
With the ball you play, I think that'd be perfect.
Is it? Yeah, it would be perfect.
Are these gonna go on the bag, Mr. Trent?
Maybe.
I mean, those are right on top of each other.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now my irons are fairly old. They're very...
Fairly.
Okay, they are old. They are... I prefer kind of the Japanese kind of square-ish looks. So these are a little bit more rounded.
Yeah.
So the look of it is a little different than what I have, but if I hit them that tight, I could probably get used to them faster than most. Oh, that was not very good.
All right, so how did that one feel if you just missed it?
I know that I missed it.
Which is a good thing when it comes to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't completely kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, considering it felt like I knew that I missed it.
You just left it open a little.
Yeah, I got a little bit more on the heel.
Just a little, low and heely, which is our favorite miss.
But, I mean, I lost 4 yards.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hit one more good one, and then I want to know about the feel.
I don't know, hitting another good one, that might be hard.
Oh, stop it. We are out of season, so we're not completely Captain Center Strike and Captain Ball Speed. But
right.
We'll get there. So how'd that one feel?
That one felt good. Good.
Is it soft, stiff, firm?
It feels very thud.
Thud?
It feels like
just solid.
Just solid. Yeah. It doesn't feel like soft. It doesn't feel like like you're hitting a marshmallow or anything like that. But it doesn't. When you hit it good, it doesn't feel like that doesn't feel any good at all. It feels just very solid. Just a very. It's a different feel than say. It feels more like the Apex MB.
Yeah.
In my mind. So it's kind of MB with some forgiveness to it.
Which is what we both need.
Yes. Forgiveness helps.
Forgiveness helps. All right, let's move on to the 4 iron.
Okay.
Which I know you play a utility 4 iron.
I do. So bear with me.
So how does this look compared to a utility 4 iron?
This is a little bit skinnier.
A little bit more nervous?
Only if I'm hitting it, 190 plus over water.
Yeah.
Hitting it on range is fine.
So this 4 iron is 23 degrees, more traditional.
Mm-hmm. From a look perspective, I mean, again, with the offset that it has, it looks, again, offset's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fairly simple to hit. It doesn't look like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a trouble hitting this thing.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Fanned it just a little bit.
Just a little. There's not much tech in this thing, is there?
No.
Yeah.
No, it is a, it's not really a hollow iron, but it is a techie iron. It's a techie player's iron.
Okay.
So that's why there's a little bit of a click to it, but it's the #1 model played by the Callaway staff professionals. So they must be doing something right here.
All right.
They like it. So there was enough clamoring for it that they relaunched it.
I mean, it's a popular looking iron too. Ooh.
That was pretty good.
That was very good. Get up to 200. Make it 1 yard, 1 more yard, Trent. Come on.
1 more yard. Well, I hit it 100 feet. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
I mean, that's why I went to a utility before, was to make sure I created enough separation for my 5 iron. Oh, that
Don't count the Healy one.
Yeah. And there's why I play utility. That did not get 200. It's about 194.
194 is what he's thinking. 191.
Still
Hey,
not bad.
4 irons are hard to hit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But like I'm looking up the you went after that one.
A little bit. Trying to get to 200 for you.
Well, you increased your clubhead speed by 2 miles an hour.
Should got there.
Ah.
Nuts.
Hey,
Did hit it 114 feet though.
That's still good.
Still good. I mean, that plus or minus, what was that yardage wise? I mean, aside from the
3 yards.
It's pretty good on a 4 iron.
I would take that on a 4 iron.
So, I mean, overall, like I said, I like the word you used. It is kind of futuristic looking. It is kind of a techie blade model or techie players club. Yeah, I would say, like I said, overall, I mean, that's the biggest thing I would say. The takeaway is if I compared it to, say, like the MB. In the MB, there is no offset.
No.
Blade length, they're about the same. Top line's a little thicker in the TCB.
Mm-hmm.
Sole width is definitely thicker in the TCB. It would be a golf club that I felt like I could take it out and play it. It wouldn't be. It would cause me no issues to
put it in the bag.
To put it in the bag.
Shape your shots with it.
Right.
Hit greens. I mean, it's a modern tour player's iron.
Right.
That's what I'd say.
With control.
Yeah.
I mean, distance control, which is
and forgiveness, because
probably that's what players want.
Yeah.
Distance control. You want to be able to
want
hit
that
a
standard deviation to be tight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to put a comment down below. We just have a limited stock in these, so get them while they're hot. And thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to click like and subscribe us. Thank you.